Hey, hello friends. Welcome back to the Library Book Bar and Blue Pig Reviews. If the tasting glass is out and the towel is on, towels on the floor. Towels gone. Towels on the floor. Then you know it's time to try something new. And today we're going to be doing El Jimador Repasado. This is commonly found at bars everywhere. El Jimador, of course, referring to the people that cut and prepare the piñas from the agave. There's even a picture on the bottle. This bad boy is about 80 proof. It's on the cheaper side. It's about $22. I got this at Mid Valley Wines near me in Newburgh. This bad boy is, of course, from Gnome 1119, which is brown Forman Mexico. And this is diffuser process to get your sugars out of the piñas, and it's twice column distilled, and it's rested for 6 months in oak barrels. Can't beat too much on that. Some people, the diffuser thing is not as a deal breaker, but I'm not gonna really go with that. It's a process for efficiency, but I can't believe something doesn't have additives if they're using diffuser, because often there's a chemical on the extract. But who knows? Let's see what we're going with. El Jimador's bottle is pretty basic. It's a screw cap. Pretty much just gives you the proof, the gnome number, and tells you it's a tequila reposado. And of course the cool picture of the Jimador. And on the nose, smells fabulous. It's fruity, definitely agave, a little bit of alcohol going on, some sweetness, a little bit of, I guess that's oak presence. It's almost like a tannic vibe. Let's give this a taste. Now that's different. It's very sweet. Has a little bit of white pepper in the middle on the go. So it's sweet. There's agave. You have some vanilla. Then it quickly moves to like a white pepper and cinnamon, and I'm assuming that that's the aging, and then drops off. But the finish is short. It's a little warming for 80 proof. Not bad. It's not the smoothest, but it is like that creamy vanilla, almost caramel in the middle. Makes it very pleasant to sip on. The oak tannins and stuff are a little rougher, but it isn't a bad reposado. I could see someone getting into this. For $22, this is probably a shot maker. This may be part of your party pack. Warm up before rolling out. But no less. Are there additives? They don't say it's additive free, but they say it's all natural. So we'll leave it at that. And since they're saying it's all natural, I think it should go in a Tommy's Margarita, the most basic margarita and the most natural margarita. So we're going to get out our shaking tin, and we're going to get ourselves together 1 ounce of lime juice. Get that going. Fresh squeezed lime juice. 1 ounce. And we're going to get 3/4 of an ounce or ½ ounce of agave syrup. If you like sweeter cocktails, go to that 3/4. If you want a more sour cocktail, go to half. I'm going to bust it on the half because the tequila itself is pretty much on the sweet side. So, I don't think it needs an additive to it. And then, of course, we're going to go with 2 ounces of our tequila, El Jimador. And Jimador's for Reposado is pretty reasonably colored. It's not incredibly dark or anything else. I'm going to get that in there. And with the Tommy's Margarita, those are the three things. It's very simple. It's just lime juice. And instead of using Cointreau as part of a sweetener or Cointreau as part of a flavoring, you're using just the agave syrup, lime, and the tequila. It's the best way to taste out tequila. And we're going to shake this bad boy with some ice. Put some ice in there. We're going to shake it for about 8 seconds. Maybe a little longer. Yep. Give that a squeeze. Separate that. And get our Hawthorne strainer. Get our glass. And we're going to use a little crushed ice in there, is what I'm going to do. Grab a little crushed ice. Make the Tommy's refreshing. Get some crushed ice in there. Pour our drink out in there. Look at that. Looks nice. Smells nice. You can definitely smell agave off of that bad. Put a little bit more crushed ice. Put that aside. And I'm going to hit this with a lime wheel or a lime wedge. I'm going to try to make it useful. So we're going to do that. I'm going to hit it with an angle. And I'm actually going to squeeze a little bit. Rub the glass. No salt on here or anything. I don't need the salt. I don't need the sugar. We're here to taste this bad boy. I don't think this needs the salt. But if you wanted to, you could salt the rim. Okay. Like I said, it's sweet enough to carry. This is a little more lime forward, but the Jimador does put its sweetness out there. Those caramel and creamy notes are in here. This is a very good margarita. I see why someone would use this in a bar. Very reasonable tequila. But again, Tommy's margaritas are always really, really good. They bring out the best in the tequila. Very basic. You have agave syrup, limes, and agave-based spirit. It's fantastic. If I put a pour over on there, like maybe Palma, or maybe a whiskey or brandy, like Presidente or whatever, this would be even more awesome. But very good. And considering that, and considering what this is, whether you're against diffuser, you're looking for all natural, then it's not for you. But if you want something that kind of tastes good, then it's all good because you're drinking good. And you're definitely drinking good with the El Jimador. And yeah, for $22, I would get this. If I needed a tequila to be my base tequila, my house tequila, this might not be it. But like I said, this is an offering within $20 range. You can't really beat that. If you need a party pack for a large group of people or your friends, or you need to get the party started, El Jimador is kind of the way to go. And because of that, El Jimador is still 100% Blue Pig approved. Cheers and good pouring. And go out and try a new tequila today. Get into that range. I know if you're doing other products, you might not love tequila as much as what you're drinking, but it's worth a try. Tequila is always fun. And again, tequila does taste good. So you know you're drinking good. So you know it's all good. Cheers from Blue Pig Reviews. And I'm definitely taking this with me.